Okay, here is the Innovation Award ceremony for ALL4PACK Paris. It's a highlight of ALL4PACK 2016. Welcome, dear exhibitors and guests, for our Innovation Award ceremony. We're gonna be given 9 prizes to graduates. Stay in the audience during the ceremony because we'll have a collective photo of the 9 winners. You can use this. This will be followed by a cocktail party in the Pack Innovation space a few meters away from here. Véronique Sestriere, head of ALL4PACK Paris, is here. Laureats, Director of Communication of ALL4PACK Paris. Véronique, it became something which is a must-have, according to DNA of a exhibition, is a way to be different from the other, stand out from the crowd. It became something which is a must in the panoply of the standard exhibitors. You've got the badges of people who were selected on the booth. They're using this to promote themselves. We had about 250 products which were offered by the exhibitors. We had a pre-listing. Journalists gave their opinion. Journalists are here from around the world, and 250 was whittled down to 42 and to 9 winners. Aurélie Jouve, this pre-selection, there's a committee of designers from France made this selection. Yes. There's a first pre-listing, pre-selection to go and look for the most outstanding innovations, which are then given to international press. 120 magazines come here to look for and select the best innovations. Then we have our PACK Expert Committee, which in turn awards the Innovation Awards. It is here to have you discover the behind the scenes. As you can see here, it's basic training for you guys. In 5 minutes, we want to give you a glimpse of the pre-selection committees and the reason why dear exhibitors send a lot of emails and why it's important to enhance your innovations. It's our 360-degree designers, Fabrice Pelletier, who got the jury's opinions during the PACK Expert selection. Listen to what they say. I want to participate in the pre-selection jury for innovations of the ALL4PACK exhibition. Fabrice Pelletier coming in to the head office. To be selected in the display cases, you got to really overcome many obstacles before you get there. I'm really running late. Oh, you're here. God, okay, you're late. Come on. Oh, come on, I'm sorry. It's a secret. It's very hush-hush. Okay, time for lunch. We can ask a few questions. What happened this morning? What about innovations for packaging? What happened this morning? We had a lot of innovations offered to us on the part of manufacturers making a lot of efforts. There's a lot of stuff to look at this morning. What we saw this morning, we had it shows the capacity of makers of packagings and machine tool makers to adapt, to adjust to an evolving market, which is really top-notch. We got into the 3.0, 4.0 era. What the customer expected, but also you can see that we have offers that go beyond what the consumer expected. Yet a newcomer, Eric Enzen. You're a specialist in machines, or I am a specialist in innovations, management, and economics. all the boxes, even the pallet, contains the exhibitor's products. How many did you have? 249, 250 files, 250 products. And we selected 100 novelties, 100 presented to the vote of French journalists and international journalists. It's a platform. What's the use of it all? Well, we have a lot of new journalists, expert in the sectors and industries, who will look for the best and will be presented in a showcase of trends. That's the share of the cake. We got a committee of experts who buy packagings, who give the best awards to the best innovations. When you tell people, well done, well done, well done, well done, innovation in packaging tomorrow, it's very important. 3 weeks later, today, it's a very important day for innovation in packaging. It's not a one-man show. We have a real psychodrama at this place. We had 252 files. The pre-selected committee picked 100 files. Journalists selected 42, and now 6 files will be reviewed by the experts in packaging for the PACK Award. I can tell you, experts are, real, pain in the butt. It's top secret, hush hush. I'm not expected. Count on me. I want to get some info. No, not you, not you. I'm sorry. No, no, no. Come on. I was chucked out. I'm using my hidden camera to film the experts' debates. We're waiting for one member missing. Okay, Arnaud, Coca-Cola's, Arnaud. So what about the bubbles? A lot of innovation this year. I can tell you, great stuff we are looking at. Henry, it was an innovative morning. Yes, very innovative morning. We had a lot of interesting products. For example, what did you have? Tell me, come on, you cannot tell. Okay, it's hush hush. Okay, on the cutie, that's the boss. Let me talk to the boss, Véronique Sestriers. You don't entirely say anything, but what about innovation this year? I like you, but I won't tell you anything. Great selection. You're not going to learn anything anyway. Fabrice Pelletier will be debriefing every evening and will tell tales out of school. Now, I don't know whether we had some dead bodies or something, but here is the time to give the trophies to the winners in the first category: consumables, accessories, components, packaging containers, and raw materials. Packaging processing will be rewarded now, of course. More functions. Focus is on safety, and we're on the road to zero waste, which are the basic themes. Let me call upon the first winner to join us. Société Générale des Techniques SGT with a new mono-layer, single-layer PET preform. Let's applaud the SGT company. Well done for your innovation. Join us on this rostrum. Pick up a mic. You're here at home. You're the winner. What is your name and what is your job in the company? Frédéric Mignot, I am the company head. Okay, good, okay. Are you happy to get a trophy and ALL4PACK? Yes, of course, I'm very happy. If you were not happy, you wouldn't tell me. I'm very happy, and I am more happy for the company and for the staff working for 3 years on this project. Now, the new properties to make the PET opaque, not to disturb the sorting system. It's very important. massify the flows for recycling while preserving the properties of milk, for example. Yes, the spray form is intended for the dairy products market. Gives it's a UV barrier for all the life products, long-term products. We can work on a preform range with an injection process and a blowing process, inflation process. With the extension of sorting instructions, you should not disturb the sorting system. You were aware of this. You had to do something about it. Yes, of course. The product follows the channel of recycling and the flows and recovery and recycling for the pets. How many employees do you work in your company? We have 3 sites. 1 site's in Nantes, 120 people. 2 sites in Algeria, Roubaix and Sétif, 240 people. Well, let's give a round of applause to the 240 employees of SGT. Go to the photo call. Take your trophy and stay here. You understood? You got to stay there for the group photograph. SGT is an exhibitor on the booth, hole 6D040. It's second winner of the category of raw materials. Sleeve International, sleever with 100% recyclable packaging. Well done, Sleever International, whose representative is joining us on the rostrum to pick up his trophies award. Olive Jouve will hand over this trophy gracefully. Thank you, Sleever International. Join us. It will be a ritual. Now, adding value to ALL4PACK. Well done. So, are you the manager? You're Eric Fresnel. My name is Eric Fresnel. Yes, I am the president of the Sleever International Group. It's a great trophy with the Eiffel Tower. It's a cube, a 3D cube. You got wood. It's ALL4PACK. Symbolized in this trophy. What is your product? What your packaging is? LD PET, low density PET, for the sleeved bottles for the Danone Group for the Evian and Volvic water brands. No, yes, that's our message or driver. Our job is that of identity. We are putting a sleeve on PET forms, and we need to ensure 100% recyclability. Danone Water did partner with us, and we fleshed it out with Volvic and Evian with some ease because they have an R&D unit at Danone. We have demanding customers. We made headway beyond this recyclability of the product. We get into compatibility with food products today beyond the primary packaging, label, sleeve. It becomes part and parcel of the concern of the industrialist vis-a-vis consumers. Circular economy is recyclability 100%. Recyclability, that's great, but also, in addition, compatibility with food is an added plus, which is dear to your heart. A winner whose sleeve and bottle are in recyclable PET. All the components, we're getting into recyclability chain. 100% recyclability is the goal. You turn out a new bottle. That's quite simple, and so on and so forth. 5 years and developed, 25 million euros spent on this. Thank you to my teams. It was a long haul job, 5 years of hard work. Let's give a round of applause to Eric Fresnel, Sleever International. Okay, go to the photo call with your trophy. Right, hole 6G035, aisle 035. The next winner in the category is JINDAL Films Europe. Seal Tough. It's a food co-extruded film. Pascal and Laurent Chantrel will join us. Where are you? They're coming from behind to pick up their trophy, JINDAL Films Europe, with the seal tough. Well done, guys. Join us. You're two guys. Madam, you're going to chair this, and Laurent Chantrel will follow suit. Here's a seat. You're like at home. You're in exhibition, in a living room, so to speak. We might, provide a couch. Seal tough will replace the blown PE, whose resistance to perforation is unequaled, improved transparency and great sealing property and sealing power. Yes, first, thank you for this trophy, which fits your complexion, really. You got a pink pair of pants and a blue shirt. Well done, well done, well done.
Trousers, pants or under panties.
My job is innovation. I could not hope for better because you're in charge of R&D at JINDAL Films. Yes, I'm in charge of technology for the JINDAL Films group, and therefore, obviously, our job revolves around anticipating needs of society and starting thinking about new products. This development, in particular, this innovation, is dear to our heart because with our teams, I took part in your presentation and your debate, and I guess that it does meet the expectations of customers, of consumers, and also respecting the environment. This development really embraces all the needs and requirements out there. Yes, Laurent Chantrel, how do you translate innovation in marketing terms? It's quite technical, highly technical, reducing thickness, its uniqueness product. 3 years in development to arrive at a polyethylene film, which is normally 30 micron thick, and we go down to 18 micron, providing transparency and resistance to perforation, or it's protect against tears, and you have easy opening using historically important solutions, leading laser scoring. So you're expanding your market, of course. Right now, we're leading the market for 35 years on polypropylene. Now, we're getting into the fresh products markets. Also, we can provide solutions, wetting polypropylene with this P innovation. These are composite materials, but we have solutions which are transparent, white, and we hope this will be metallized and coated, not only complex, but also for down gauging, and so forth and so on. Great innovation, highly technical, not easy to popularize, but you did it brilliantly. Thank you, Pascal and Laurent Chantrel. Let's get to the protocol with your trophy. And JINDAL Film Europe is in this whole ILA booth 31. Let's give him a round of applause. JINDAL Films Europe, the fourth winner in this category of raw materials, CGL pack with the single material RSR tray. Please join us on the rostrum. Religieux will hand over his trophy. Well done. Join us here and take your seats. CGL pack with the single material RSR tray. You're the boss. You're not the boss anymore. Oh God, you're not the boss of the company. Christophe is the marketing head of CGL pack. Well, same thing. Single material, clear seal materials based on PET recycled 100%. having sealability properties and barrier properties. Yes, indeed. Yes. Efforts were expended by the R&D team at JINDAL for many years. We succeeded in developing this single material, which is for multi-material solutions to improve sealability for even greasy products. You can also recycle this product. Our trays now can be recycled in the flow of mineral bottles. It's a big advance in the issues of, in terms of sorting instructions. You bring together ease of use and technology. Yes, yes, indeed. It's a tray which is virtuous. You include recycled materials in the tray, and they can be recycled by the consumers once used up. What's the cost of manufacturing of such a tray? Is it high? Are you saving? It's a single material. We have fewer components, so the global cost is lower, and you can depreciate the cost of innovation over years in this new product. Yes, indeed, the idea is to have a lot of the right price to be competitive and grab more market share. Thank you, JINDAL and his teams. RSR material. Okay, this single material trays brings something new. It makes it possible to improve, extend sorting instructions. 15 million French people are involved in the instructions for better sorting. Second category now, machine systems, equipment, handling and printing equipment and systems. We want to reward flexible machines, more effective conveyors without changing the tools to improve the yield rate, synthetic real, but also reducing consumables or products, reducing online losses and energy consumption, using machine working without preheating. You understand what I mean if you're inside, and rewarding smart machines using, clips, sensors for predictive maintenance. The first winner in our category of handling and printing is TASCO with the Trojan 2. It's a UFO, Trojan 2. They will pick up their trophy. It's a digital press for label making, producing labels. TASCO, Trojan 2. Same punishment, same reasons. Congratulations by Aurélie Jouvel. Please be seated, ladies and gentlemen. Trojan 2. It's a terrifying name. It's a digital printing press for labels, for tags. It's a small size press. Exactly. Introduce yourself. Sandrine Brown, sales manager. Anthony Gaden, marketing head. And my colleague is helping me because I'm coming from Belgium. And I speak Dutch, so I'm trying to speak French. You're Belgian, but a Dutch speaker. We're a French-Belgian company working in Belgium, France, Luxembourg. What is Belgium looking like in France? It looks like a brain. If you look at the map of Belgium, it looks like a brain, which is located above France. He didn't really get it, but I got the point. I got the point. Belgians are the brain, so digital printing is now used by SMEs. It's a substitute for a large system to produce and print labels in smaller volumes. So you democratize digital printing. Yes, exactly. It's open now to smaller businesses, to companies to produce their own labels and tags. How is it translated in terms of marketing? What are you selling, basically? Antonio, what are you selling? Well, basically, the major asset for us is now we have a machine which works like large systems, although it's a small machine, at affordable prices. You can really, when you talk about affordable prices, we're not talking millions of euros. No, of course not. We're talking about, we've got solutions. The only solution we have, 3,000 euros, from 3,000 to 100,000 euros. Well, we're not talking about millions of euros. Great. TASCO, hole 6, go see how this press works. It has been demonstrated. We'll see you on the photo call and for a group photo at the end of the show. Thank you, TASCO, with the Trojan 2 second winner in the category Machine Systems Equipment. Now, NEOPOST Shipping, CVP 500. Please come to the rostrum and give him a round of applause.
And Aurélie's going to award the Twin Box. So NEOPOST Shipping is not a subsidiary of the post office, although it's called NEOPOST. So we're talking about the CVP 500. Thank you very much. Who are you? I'm Gerard Rosé. I'm in charge of marketing and communications at NEOPOST Shipping. Now, CVP 500 is an automated system. Listen up, you guys, because this is great. This allows you to create a customized package to measure for e-commerce. That's right. Now, the objective, of course, is to optimize package volume for e-commerce packages. So in real time, it's going to create a package for the volume of the item that you put on the conveyor belt. We measure the volume of the order. It could be one item or several items. Okay, when you're ordering from your home, yes, and the machine is going to create a box automatically, and it's going to package automatically with a robot. So the size is going to be designed for the shape and size of the package. So you can have for your Christmas tree, you can actually set up a package with basketball and Lego things. I think you have a number of big customers. Well, in France, we have a major customer, Cdiscount, is active in France. So we'll be able to discuss this in another discussion here. And we have other e-commerce customers in France, also in the United States. Bear in mind that in the United States, because the market is structured based on volume prices for transit. We launched the machine in the United States. It's already been a success. In a few months' time, we've had 5 major orders, including major e-commerce customers. Well, in fact, you meet their requirements. That's right. It's a real innovation that the market wanted. Now, initially, apparently, NEOPOST made postage franking machines. That's right. We're the number 2. That's NEOPOST, which is the number 2 in metering systems. And we have 400 people. So the parent company was specialized in mail and now email. We're specialized in packaging and packages. So we provide solutions for companies, e-commerce firms, and any company that sends packages. So you'll be able to send off your the photograph to the 400 employees. Yes, I'd like to dedicate this prize to the entire team. Thank you. NEOPOST Shipping. the right-sized package for supply chain requirements to the final customer. And you'll be able to see NEOPOST shipping here at 5:15 p.m. Now, the third award in this category, this is called the Platformer. This is a machine, and the company is MATEQUIP. So we're going to welcome MATEQUIP. The Platformer is a machine that thermoforms food trays using a single reel without a film shaper. Now, at MATEQUIP, you're probably a great company. Now, could you describe what you do with your Platformer? Does this mean that you reduce loss and waste? This means that we use very little film. I'm going to ask you to introduce yourself. Vincent Petit. I'm in MATEQUIP. We're the French agent for Martini in France, and when they join us on the show tomorrow, we're going to give it to them. So, in fact, you've reduced the material you use. We use only the minimum amount we require. We were talking about right packaging earlier. Is this the same thing? Yes. With a zero waste machine, we can create a package with zero waste in the film. Is there a lot of demand for this? Well, we hope so. So, MATEQUIP has its Platformer, a major technological development to reduce waste. How long did it take to develop this innovation? Often this takes a lot of time, and we're not always aware of it. Well, the initial machine for the tray took a lot of time, and then the shrink wrap machine took a bit of time, and then to cut the film, that took even more time. So 10 years together. Okay, this means that the future winners in 2020 are already working on their things. Let me just add that this machine also lets you work in a line. This is something that's new with these machines. Typically, you have one machine that produces the trays, and another one for the film. And here, everything is done on a single lane. So we have a lot of flexibility and a lower footprint. So MATEQUIP is present in all five, and I think we're losing a microphone. No, apparently it hasn't been broken because we have covering the third category we have only two categories remaining and two winners. So first, for service provision and software, here we have the machine of the future, and we have three key points here. The future factory, or factory 4.0, more flexible, more optimized production, and greater safety. Now, here we have a single winner, company SS&C, with its 3D IC3D 4.4 packaging creation software. So come join us. And here we have an English speaker who's with us. He has a headset on, the headphones. So welcome aboard. Come join us, gentlemen. Now, we're going to perhaps begin with French. What do you have to say about this? Okay, we're fine. Okay, introduce yourself, please. I'm Eric de Volga from SS&C. We distribute the IC3D product in France, in Belgium, and in Spain. Now, is this a fully digital process for creation? Well, we use it for the design phase, for when we design the package, and it's a dedicated solution for packaging. It's not a general purpose solution. It's really specific. We have there are lots of 4D software systems for everything, but this is specific for packaging. Are there a lot of players in this market? Well, very few. Well, very few who actually innovate. Okay, now we're going to ask Nick Gilmore to answer the next question. He's with us now. So, Nick, what is the main benefit of this software?
To let you know, we're delighted to accept this award, and this has been 2 long, hard years of software development and 2 years of sales. So we're a 4-year-old company, and we believe we've produced the fastest.
4-year-old?
4-year-old.
4-year-old.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is a really nice award to have. So effectively a startup, I suppose, yeah. And so this is a British software development company, but we're sponsored by US investors. And we had a brief to develop the world's fastest complete 3D digital mock-up packaging solution for all types of packaging: bottles, tins, cans, shrink wraps, labels, cartons, shelf visualization, store visualization. So that's what we produced, and we've started to win a few awards. Won a lot of brands, a lot of creative agencies that supply the brands. So we're delighted to be here.
Did you ever get any award in Great Britain?
No, we didn't. We got an award in America, 2 awards in America.
Is this your first award for your product?
It's our first award in Europe.
So, applause for that.
Thank you.
We appreciate. Les applications sont totalement multiples.
So we have multiple applications. That's what Nick just explained. Now let's look at the French market. What targets are you aiming at? Well, design agencies, first of all. Those would be your first customers. Well, then producers and brands. We're looking at the brands themselves. So our prime target was the members of the panel, the jury who awarded the prize, and they discovered this. Well, apparently that was effective. That is true, yes. Okay, thank you very much, gentlemen, for your 3D IC 3D 4.0 software, and you're present in Hall 6, P147, and we'll take a picture, the family picture afterwards.
Quatrième catégorie et dernière catégorie.
Fourth and last category. This is for materials handling, or what we call intralogistics. This will involve equipment, software, and automated systems for lifting, materials handling, storage, and logistics. So there are 3 key areas the panel looked at: added value, competitiveness, quality of service and performance, and also ergonomics and making life easier for workers. So the winner here is IMH Stand, with its 90-degree pivoting boom electric cart. So now you come join us, and Aurélie is going to award the 4th and last award. So come join us now. Once again, we have 2 people, a European team here, with both language, not necessarily European. Hold on, let's look at this more specifically. So now, here we're talking about this machine. I saw this, and it's not an ordinary device. And you think it's going to topple over, and it doesn't. No, we have enough weight on the side to keep it going. Okay, I'm only joking about this, but when you see the photograph, it's really very impressive. So could you introduce yourself and your colleague, and could you discuss this? I'm Gary Griffin. I am the head of IMF, the importer and distributor of Drexel, the producer of this, and also for Bendy and Semag. So we import and distribute these products on the French market. And next to you, Eric Campbell, who's head of this in Kansas. So welcome.
Your innovation.
Yes, our innovation is what we call a very narrow aisle forklift. And it's designed to operate in aisles that are only slightly larger than the actual loads that we place in storage.
Donc à la fois dans les grandes hauteurs et les petites largeurs.
Yes, and we can, for example, store a 1,200 millimeter long load in an aisle that's only about 1.5 meters. And we have lift heights that can go up to about 12.5 meters, and we can lift about 2 tons. Okay.
Jusqu'à 2 tonnes.
Yes, yes. Okay. And the product that we have won the award for is the forklift that will work in the narrowest aisle of all lift trucks that are made in the world. And it also is very versatile because it can not only handle just pallets, it can also handle long loads. As a side loader, it can go inside, outside. It's a very effective piece of machinery that does the job of a lot of different lift trucks.
But logisticians are waiting for your innovation.
That's right.
Right?
Yes, absolutely. Yes.
You have any clients?
Yes, we do. We have quite a few clients already all over the world.
All over the world
yes, we do,
for
yes.
this innovation?
Yes, for this innovation.
Is it
yes.
already started?
Yeah, but we're new in France. We're definitely new in France, but we
Donc
have.
vous la lancez en France aujourd'hui.
Yeah.
Alors vous avez
In France now, okay, and explain to us because you're the marketer, basically. Yes, we're the marketer.
So is the French logistics market really looking for this type of thing? Yeah, I believe that is the case. Today, the market is now based on retractable arm devices which require over 3 meters, and we can do it with less than 2 meters or less. So once you move to this type of equipment, you'll increase your storage capacity by 30%. Now, 30% in a warehouse, that's a huge amount. Now, what about the operator ergonomics? We've changed everything. Everything was rethought with a joystick on the side so that you can have all of the functions in a single hand, and then you've got the brake and the accelerator. Could this sort of be automated in the future? I'm asking you now. Can this be fully automated? Mr. Campbell.
Be fully automated.
Yes.
in the future?
We're
Okay.
actually looking at that right now as
All right.
another innovation.
So you have so many developments to do.
Yes.
Thank you very much for coming
Thank you
to
very
ALL4PACK Paris.
Thank you.
Merci beaucoup à vous.
So thank you very much. Now applause for IMH and its new forklift. So we're going to have okay, you can go see them, Hall 6B87. Now, you can see all of these innovations in our innovation area in this hall, F160. Now, we're going to ask all of the winners to join us here for a family photograph, and we have our photograph who's going to handle this. Okay, where are we going to this? Well, okay, on the other side. So all of the winners are invited to join us for the photo call. We're going to have the group photograph now, and we're going to let you do it now. So, ladies and gentlemen, what about a hand of applause for all of our prize winners? We'll be having a drink with all of the everyone here. So we're going to go to the Innovation Pack area, and we'll be back here at 2:05 p.m. with a debate, which will be handled by Françoise Albacini, who is in charge of Emballage Digest, a French publication, and we have a strategic topic, Industry 4.0. So back at 2:05.